Types of visuals and their functions. Hi, I'm Bill Carmody, and today I'm going to talk to you about the types of visuals and their functions in business writing. Visuals help guide your reader so that they may have a clear understanding of what you are communicating in your business writing, and they can include things like tables to organize your information. So if you think about it, if you have a lot of information and it's relative to the other information, a table is a great way to contextualize what you're sharing. With the rows and columns, you can be very clear about what are the categories right on top. Here are the things we're talking about. And the columns can actually go list by list. What are all the things that need to be understood? And so by having that matrix set up, you can have a lot of different information visually interesting. You can see it and at a scan, understand what you're trying to communicate. You also have charts and graphs. And this helps visualize the information. So I can give you a whole bunch of numbers, but most people can't hold all those numbers in their head. So when you see a beautiful pie chart or a bar graph, what it does is it helps people visualize the information and see it more clearly. Especially if you're doing it over time with trend lines, you can see, hey, if it's going up and to the right, we're in the right direction. If it's going to the top left to the downward motion, then we're going the wrong direction. So there's visual cues that help people understand the context of the information that you're providing. So the information itself is the content. The context is, why is this information important? So visual cues can help you understand that. Illustrations and photography. So if you want to see some important data and key points, you want to illustrate them. So a picture is worth 1,000 words. Say that again, a picture is worth 1,000 words. And the important thing is that when you're actually using visuals, it helps people scan your document, really come up with the understanding of here's what's being talked about in this portion of the document. And that visual anchors them in the conversation and helps them see what you're trying to get across. Visuals also support your visual learners to comprehend what they're sharing. And so this is really important because what ends up happening is you're telling a story, whether you know it or not. Your data or your information in your report is, here are the facts. And you're stringing these facts together to tell some form of cohesive story. The visuals help highlight the most important parts of that story. Anytime something jumps off the page, you're saying, pay attention to me. So you don't need visuals throughout your whole writing experience. You only need visuals where you're specifically wanting to illustrate or have key points drop to the front. So anything you're using a visual behind should be one of the most salient points in your communication because it's what people will remember. You tell me and I forget, you show me and I'll remember, right? This old Chinese proverb. And that's important because if you show me the information, I'm more likely to retain it. And in doing that retention, that's going to help me make a better business decision.